Hi James, my name is Neandra Conrad, and here is a full website audit video for Deerfield Dental Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. We're going to be comparing your website versus your main competitor, and there are three main things I wanted to cover today. First, your Google business page. Second, your website content. And third, our backlinks. So make sure to stay to the end of this video because I'm going to be showing you how you could potentially have 75 new clients every month. So the only thing I ask from you guys is some feedback. Please reply to this email and let me know if you found this helpful. And if you could just let me know if you're interested in knowing next steps, that will be helpful for me. Thank you. So let's get to it. So when a customer is looking for a service, they usually Google it. I went ahead and searched up dentist in San Antonio, Texas, because that's where you guys are located. And this section right here is what we call the Google Map Pack. And to the left of that are Google Business Profiles, or GBP for short. And as you can tell, Google only recommends the first three GBPs in this area. And this is why you want to optimize your GBP, because you want to be found on these three spots. This is where most of that traffic, the sales, and the leads go to. So I'm going to give you some tips on how you can do that. I actually tried looking for you guys and I found you on the 10th page of Google, and that is a huge problem, right? You want to make sure you're found and your business is found so that people can direct their way to your business, look at your website, check your hours and your services, and you can start optimizing your GBP by adding more photos to your business. So you want to have 100 plus photos on your GBP. This is what Google likes, and it's also great for your customers so that they can see the quality of your work and the services you offer. So definitely keep adding those photos to your GBP. The next thing here is reviews. You want to make sure you add reviews on a consistent basis. And if you have reviews on outside socials like Facebook, Yelp, definitely import that into your GBP as well, and that should help your rankings. The third thing I wanted to mention here is what we call a citation. So a citation is basically your business name, address, and phone number as it appears on your GBP and how many times that appears across the internet. So it is kind of a popularity contest when you think about it. You do want to have more citations than your main competitor. So make sure to register those on famous sites like Yelp or BBB, and there are other citation sites out there. And that should help your search rankings. Next, I did want to review your website and give you some tips on how to improve it. So this is your website right now, and I love how your navigation is at the top. It's very easy for customers to know what you guys offer: dental exams, home care, dental x-rays. So great job on that. I do want to say that the first thing I wanted to mention is your content. So basically the words on your website, it counts as content, and you want to have 1,500 to 2,000 words on your website. And within those words, you want to include as much buyer intent keywords. So what is a buyer intent keyword? Basically, what people will be searching for on Google when they're looking for your service. So an example of a buyer intent keyword is dentist San Antonio, Texas, right? You can even be more specific and say orthodontist in San Antonio, Texas, teeth whitening in San Antonio, Texas. Basically, any of your services can be a buyer intent keyword. So you want to know all those buyer intent keywords and make sure you add that to your website. And that's going to help the relevancy of your website, and you're going to start ranking for those keywords. So why should you care? Well, I tell this to all my clients that you can have the best looking website on the planet, but if people can't search it or find it, then it doesn't really do anything for your business. And that's why SEO is very, very important. So next, I'm going to pull up my web crawler program to show you how your website is performing on the back end, and then compare that to your main competitor. So this is what's happening on the back end for you guys. And right now, you guys are using 85 of those buyer intent keywords. Let's take a look at your main competitor. So your main competitor, Texas Dental, is actually using around 1,000 of those buyer intent keywords, right? And it makes sense that they're ranking first on Google because they're targeting 1,000 of those search terms that people are searching for on Google, and that's very important. So if you can know all these keywords that they're using and also formulate your own content around those keywords, then you can start ranking your website for those keywords, if that made sense. So just make sure to know what keywords they're using and add that to your website, and that should help your ranking. So the next number I wanted to talk about is backlinks. So a backlink is basically a link from a separate website that links back to your website. And it's also like a popularity contest. You do want to have more backlinks than your main competitor. Now, I do want to say that not all links are created equal, and there are links that are more powerful than others. So pay attention to that. And you also want to make sure the backlinks you add are relevant to your industry. So, for example, you guys are in the dentistry space, so you want a website linking back to your website to be about dentists, right? For example, an article about the top 10 dentists in San Antonio, Texas, and then you find your business there. You want that kind of backlink. You don't want a backlink that's related to, for example, the top 10 pizza shops in San Antonio, Texas, because pizza has nothing to do with your services, and so that's not going to help your rankings at all. And that's what I mean by relevancy. So Texas Dental, which is number 1 on Google right now, has 216 backlinks, and you guys have 121 backlinks. So there is a big difference, 100 backlinks difference, and that is huge, right? When Google sees this, they see 216 backlinks vouching for Texas Dental versus they see 121 websites vouching for you. And this is why Texas Dental is ranking first on Google. They are utilizing all those buyer intent keywords, and they have a lot more websites vouching for their business. So I hope that made sense. That is kind of a fast explanation of how this all works. And I just want to tie this all together for you to see the potential in all of this. Right, let's just say that you guys implemented everything we talked about and you're fully optimized, and that Deerfield Dental Family is ranking first on Google. Well, this is the amount of traffic that's coming into your website, around 1,500 people clicking on your website. And of course, I understand not everyone who visits your website will become clients. So let's just say 10% of those people are actually interested in knowing about your services and they inquire about it. So that's around 150 inquiries, right? People calling your phone asking, oh, how much does teeth whitening cost? Of course, not every inquiry will be a client. So let's just say half of that inquiry becomes clients. That's 75 new clients every month just from organic search. And this is what's happening to Texas Dental potentially, because they are ranking first on Google. So they're maximizing that traffic that gets into their website, right? They have potentially 75 new clients every month. And the number below this traffic shows 8.6K. This actually shows you how much they're saving every month just from ranking organically. And they're saving an extra $8,600 on top of that, because they have not paid for anything to get this amount of traffic. And this is the power of organic search. And I hope that made sense. And this is what I do for a living. I enjoy it a lot because I'm all about full transparency and massive value, giving massive value. I want you to understand where you put your money, because a lot of businesses spend a lot of money on ads like Google ads and Yelp ads, and just breaks my heart because it doesn't give them a good return on investment, and usually it's just a waste of their hard-earned money. And that's why I continue to preach what I say and let you know that organic search is the best way to go. So I hope this made sense. And in the beginning of this video, I did ask for some feedback. So please let me know if you found this helpful. And if you can also let me know if you're interested in next steps. I would love to lay out an exact plan of how we can beat Texas Dental and bring you potentially 75 new clients every month. Again, my name is Yandra Conrad, and thank you so much for watching this video.